Namaste. Hello, everyone. My name is Rachit Kulshrestha. I come to you today, not once, not twice, but I'm a three-time cancer survivor, and it's my honor to share my story and my journey with all of you. At the age of 6, I lost my hand due to cancer, and thank you. Honestly, sometimes, believe it or not, I actually forget that I do not have my left hand. And so I lost my hand due to cancer. And when this happened, honestly, I was devastated. I was in pain. And the most obvious question that I've been asked is, what has happened to your hand? Would actually make me feel embarrassed, ashamed, and I would actually be fragmented. But over the years, I have somehow learned how to laugh on yourself, and I laugh on my disability today. So I get this question everywhere because I understand that people are very curious, and when they see me, and they want to know what happened to my hand. So I have transformed myself from that person who used to feel ashamed, embarrassed, or something that makes me feel vulnerable to transform my personality into where I laugh on my disability. So today, when someone asks me, what happened to your hand? I tell them, like, lion ate my hand. I had to make a trade deal with the lion to save my life, or the shark ate my hand. So, what I have learned is if you can laugh and accept yourself, you overcome your irony more than 50%. So I have learned to laugh on myself. My deodorant lasts way longer than everyone. And I never have a smelly armpit on my left. You can come and check me anytime, even after a yoga. So this is what I have learned is to accept yourself and embrace your disability or your abilities, everything. So I remember I'm always fond of sports. I love sports. And a child that who loves sports so much was always at the sidelines in school matches and not giving an opportunity to play or to show what I really want to do. But then there's this one day in school, our goalkeeper, it was not a school match, sorry, it was a regular match. And it was just, I don't know, it was my lucky day that the goalkeeper was injured. And when the opponent team saw that a one handed goalkeeper is coming to goalkeep the match, they already started celebrating and they thought that they're going to win that match. They were leading by 2 goals. And that's the day when I actually stopped all the goals and we won that match. And I was declared the man of the match. I remember my coach, thank you. I remember my coach he was very candid and he said, when I saw a one-handed guy coming to goalkeep, I'm like, oh my God, something is wrong with them. And that is the day I learned that I can not let my disability or my limitation get the better of me. So there was no looking back from there. And I kept moving forward with my life. At the age of 27, I had my second cancer on my right leg. This was their cancer. And this cancer, when you go through cancer, dear students, there is chemotherapy and there's a lot of energy that is drained out of a human. I was very weak and tired, and I wanted to start cycling. I wanted to get back to, and when I went there, I wanted to get back to cycling, which I started, and I used to cycle to school every day. So I thought I'd back to cycling, and I had put on a lot of weight. So I wanted to lose that weight. And when I started cycling, I remember the first day after my cancer and chemo, everything got over. I wanted to cycle, and remember that I could barely cycle for 3 kilometers. I was angry, I was furious, I was really upset. And I actually, even in anger, I just threw my cycle away. And but when I got up in the night, when I woke up in the morning, I realized that I should not give up so fast on this. So I took more time with it, and I slowly rebuilt my body. And in 2018, I did cycling from Manali to Khardung. When I, thank you. So before completing my cycling expedition, I had shared with my friends that I wanted to go and do Manali to Khardung cycling. And all my friends, out of concern and worry for me, were not really supporting that idea because they were like, no, it's not safe. And, you just finished your surgery. But, I have this one fire in me. When anyone tells me that you can't do this, I will make sure I do it. And I have been doing this all my life in various incidents where I try to put my best potential and myself to the best I can. I've cycled Manali to Khardungla. I have done 200 kilometers of cycling, 300 kilometers of cycling, one medal. I have cycled across the Nilgiri rides. And after this, I started going for yoga, fitness, and I met with an accident. I had event amnesia, and as some of I sitting here with wonderful students, event amnesia is where you do not remember what happened. So honestly, I do not know what happened in that accident to me. I have not even. I just have faded memory where people were trying to speak to me, but because I was in Caesars where literally your brain doesn't function, so you're literally like a statue in a way. And it's just I'm blessed that my friend called my phone and they took my phone and they addressed him and they told him that he's met with an accident, and then they I was taken to the hospital. There was this I really this accident led to a discovery of a tumor in my right leg, or my sorry, on my neck, and I've been operated here. It was a non-cancerous tumor, but because this tumor was discovered due to this accident, I call this story Thank God for the Accident. And I've had so many accidents, and every accident that's happened while cycling always undercovers another new surgery for me and a hidden cancer. So I just believe that the divine is always trying to protect me in every way because I'm very naughty. So divine's a little afraid to have me up there. That's what I think about it. So So I was there's this another accident that I happened, and I was right under the car, and I felt like this was like any Bollywood or a Hollywood moment where I'm right under the car, and I can see that the car is coming closer. It's gone over my frame of my cycle, and I was like, okay, I think my time has come now. But again, the divine and the angels are always protecting me, is my belief. And even the tattoo that I have on my neck is actually a tattoo of an angel. That's where I got surgery. So it's something that I always ponder about. When this accident happened, this led to a new discovery of having a high grade pancreatic cancer, where they have removed 70% of my pancreas. And after this, I have trekked to Annapurna Base Camp, which is about 4,130 meters. It took me 4 days to climb up and 3 days to come down. So there was a 7 day trek, which I did it this year. I always believe impossible is nothing, but all you have to do is really give your best, and my determination that has led me towards my success. I have worked on projects like Black Panther, Avengers, done my screenplay course. I just want to share some mantras with you that I've been doing ever since I was a child, and I'm 38 years of age, and I still do this. Every year, I learn one new skill. Last year, I learned tarot cards. This year, I've already finished my FTI, the screenplay course. And every day, I just learn two new words in the English dictionary and understand them. And that's what increases my vocabulary as well. So these are the mantras that I've been following from a very long time, from my childhood days up until now. I still do it today, but I just didn't do it today, but I'll later in the evening. So that has been my story about my cancer's journey. After this, I had this incident where I was told that uh, one second, I'm sorry. So I've been told that there's this new trek coming up for the next year, which is the Everest Base Camp, which is a 15-day trek. And these treks are very, I'm actually a very townie. I love my bed and I love my OTTs. But when you go there, you experience a very different lifestyle. I remember doing the Annapurna base camp trek, and it was the last day. And it's you don't you do not have your privileges that we have in home, our showers and everything. It becomes a little difficult. We were climbing up we were close to the summit. Summit is where it's the point where you reach the summit is where the point of trek is ends, like Mount Everest base camp is a summit. Mount Everest is the summit itself. So I was trekking up, and all of us, we were persons with and without disability, and we all, there were leg amputees, there were visually impaired people, and we were really getting tired, and it was very cloudy. The horizon was completely cloudy, and we couldn't see anything. And you go through that thought that why am I doing this? Why did I choose to do this? And but suddenly, when we were close to the summit point, we reached, and suddenly the whole the dark clouds, everything cleared up. We could just see the snow, and it was just a beautiful welcome. I felt like as if the universe is welcoming us for this and giving us this option to be a part of this beautiful moment. I completely tell you, I want to share. There's this new thing that is happening today. It's called body shaming. Everybody's becoming a victim to this. Somebody criticizes or insults or demeans someone for being too fat or being too short or being a dark skinned person or being too fair. And I just want to tell you that I never let body shaming affect me. I have a bald head, and I go show my bald head to everyone. So that's a confidence that it doesn't come in day one, but it takes time to build yourself through that. So, dear students, it's my humble request to not be embarrassed or ashamed of what you are. You know, I can easily get myself a prosthetic hand, but I've intentionally not done this because this is who I am. At the end of the day, so I need to accept myself, and I want to show the world that this is me. This is the message that I want to share with you. And emotions like anger, hatred, I can assure you, there is no medicine or there is no magic that can wipe anything, or you cannot. Emotions, you will go through a set of series of emotion, but there is a right way to release the emotion. So today, maybe at office, or maybe I've had a bad day at home, or I've had like a very difficult day with my boss, I just go release it on my cycle. I'll take my cycle out and I'll go. And so it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. These are very natural human emotions. But there is a way to release them. There is a way of releasing them in a healthier way that will give you a better output. So imagine I'm angry. I can go and destroy something, but I'm not going to get anything back. But I'm just destroyed something. Maybe, for example, in anger, I've thrown a glass. But instead, I release it on the cycle. I make my body, I get like fit, and I feel so good about it. So please keep this in mind, dear students, and everyone who's present here, that we need to release our anger and our emotions in a positive way instead of a negative way. Even, for example, writing can help you to attain all of that. And as I speak to you today, I still have 3 tumors in my body. My parents do fret about it, and the doctors are a bit afraid to operate them because they are very close to my vital organs. But this is my learning in life, that it's not about the money that you have. It's not about being rich or poor. But there's this one limitation all humans have, despite of their financial capacity, is time. And everybody is bound to time as of now. I know the scientists are working on it, but as of now, there's nothing concrete available to share something about it. So I just want to share that time is a very limited resource that we have. That is something you never have control of. So I try to fulfill all my bucket list. So when the time comes, I can tell God that I did my best, and instead of saying why me, I say why not me? Come and try me. So I keep trying and I keep playing, and I thank you so much for listening to me. Keep powering yourself, believe in yourself, and always let your determination take over. Thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you.